A 9-year-old girl alleged to have been sexually assaulted and murdered in Puducherry last week has become a burning issue now. The girl's body was found in the drain close to her house. It was found by the police 3 days after she was reported missing. Two suspects aged 19 and 54 years have been arrested under the POCSO Act so far. People of Puducherry came out to the streets demanding justice for the girl. Though it is unclear whether the suspects were drug addicts, the public opinion here is getting stronger that the Union Territory has become a drug abuse hub. Many carried placards against drug abuse during the protest.
தெரிஞ்ச பொண்ணு தான். ஸோ அந்த பொண்ணுக்கு இப்படி நடந்தது ரொம்ப தப்பு தான். இது வரைக்கும் பாண்டிச்சேரி எதுவுமே ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டைம் எதுவுமே நடக்குது. ஸோ அவங்களுக்கு சிவியரான ஒரு பனிஷ்மெண்ட் கொடுக்கணும்.
போலீஸ்காரங்களும் அது அதிகமாக தீவிரமாக கொஞ்சம் ஈடுபட்டு இருக்கணும். அதே சமயம் அந்த பிள்ளைங்களுக்கு நல்ல தண்டனை கோர்ட்டோ இல்லை வேற ஏதோ ஜட்ஜ்மெண்ட் கொடுக்கக்கூடாது. பொதுமக்கள் எதிர்க்கே கொடுக்கணும்.
அவங்களுக்கு தண்டனை அந்த மாதிரி தண்டனை கொடுக்கணும். மற்ற நாடுகள்ல இருக்கிற மாதிரி துபாய், சவுதி அந்த மாதிரி இருக்கிற மாதிரி பப்ளிக் மத்தியில் அவங்களுக்கு தண்டனை கொடுத்தாதான் இந்த தப்பை இன்னொருத்தம் பண்ண யோசிக்கணும்.
இது மிக கொடுமையாக நடந்திருக்கு. இது வன்மையாக கண்டிக்கத்தக்கது. குழந்தைங்க என்ன பாவம் செஞ்சாங்க? அதை
பிஜேபி அரசை கண்டித்து நடைபெற இருக்கின்ற நாளைய பந்தில் உங்களுடைய மேலான ஆதரவை தர வேண்டும். ஏனென்றால்
this is one of the road rocos that we are witnessing in Puducherry now. There are several protests and road rocos happening in Puducherry against the death of the 9-year-old girl child. The India Alliance, which is staging the road roco now, blamed the police. They criticize the police officials lacked seriousness in handling the case.
The parents of the 9-year-old girl are aggrieved. They were barely able to talk. Though the government claims that a special investigation team has been formed and more suspects have been identified, there is an intense anguish among the public. Voluntary organizations and opposition parties in Puducherry are up in arms. Anand Anbaragan of Daifi has filed 2 complaints related to missing of children and sexual abuse meted to children.
Each and every family, they will have some girl child. Only because of the issue why the people were coming out, hitting out the streets is the major issue is antisocial elements. They were addicted to the drugs and all. Recently, in the last 3 years, it has been a huge major issue. This struggle is not only for the justice for Aarti, and this struggle will be for the justice to evict the drugs from Puducherry.
The Federal met Lieutenant Governor Tamilisai Soundararajan at her office with queries related to the case.
There is an SOP by the Supreme Court. It says any complaint related to missing children should be treated as a complaint on trafficking and abduction. But in this case, there is a big delay in filing the case and carrying out the investigation. Why there was a big delay, ma'am?
First of all,
and why it was not considered as a trafficking at all?
Yeah, that's what. I also feel sad for the situation, for the present situation. And from the beginning, when the child was almost 3:30, she was lost. She was not found. And the family has searched her in certain places. And 5:30, they have lodged a complaint. So almost within 2 hours, they have lodged the complaint. And the police has been taking action, and they were monitoring the CCTV according to their version. And they were thinking the child has not crossed that area because of the CCTV footings. So they were, I think, because the child has not crossed, so she must be playing something. They were misinformed, I think. And according to the information from the police, the incidents could have happened in the same evening, and the people would have murdered that same evening. But it's a delay, I accept. So we have taken departmental action on the police officials. And I assure the people, such things cannot happen, won't happen repeatedly. People should be safe, and government is taking all necessary precautions to safeguard the children. That's all I can say.
But transferring officials, how do you think it will help in the investigation of this case? And as per the POSCO Act, it says the officials who are transferred or who were in charge of that particular incident, even if they were transferred, they should also be questioned. They should also be brought to book.
Yeah, definitely. They will be questioned. The special investigation team has been constituted, and the leader of the special investigation team asked not to compromise on anything, on any news or any message on anybody, and they have to inquire each and everyone. They will inquire the officials also, and they will inquire what's the reason for the delay and why they were unable to find the child within the speculated time, and they could child only in a deformed stage and that is decomposed state. So these all questions. This is to be answered.
And there should be a juvenile aid police as per the Supreme Court direction. Do you have a juvenile aid police wing in your? Do you have it?
Yes.
Yeah. Do they do risk assessment?
Yeah, they do, and we have, and in the investigation team also we have added some of the police officials in that category also.
I also want to understand now that the fear has, reached all the parents. They all feel very unsafe about their children. Do you want to, what is the message you want to tell them about the safety of the girl children?
Yeah, everything government cannot take care. It's a collective responsibility of the government, the opposition parties, the society, the families, the parents, the caretakers, and it's a collective responsibility. So we have to be responsible for our responsibilities also. My appeal is, because even in the Women's Day message, I was not giving a message to the women, I was giving a message to the men. Please respect the womanhood. When you see a child like a flower or bud, and don't spoil her. And message to the women, mothers, you are monitoring your girl children. You are asking her to come before night, you come. And don't be very, don't have all rights to roam here and there. But what you are monitoring, how you are monitoring your male children. Monitor them. So when you monitor, they will be disciplined. Otherwise, now they think they can do anything atrocious behavior they can be, but only females are responsible. So put the responsibility on the male also. So the male children also should be monitored, and they should be guided how they should see a girl child, how they should respect a girl child. I think most of the families are not following it. I have seen in most of the families.
The drug abuse among the suspects, it's very unclear as of now. But you have leveled many allegations about how the drug network operates, and they reach from Tamil Nadu, all that. But what happens in your territory? Is there a lack of policing about the drug abuse?
No, I cannot say lack of policing, because last week also we had a meeting, and we are monitoring the illegal activities, and we have caught some drugs in the train and in the roadways, and borders are monitored. And one suspect, now we have the drug mafia who has been recently arrested from Tamil Nadu. They have their associations in the Puducherry, and they are politically backed, and they are financing some of the political activities. So I have today morning I had an emergency meeting with the DGP, IG, and the leader of the SIT and the lady officer who is associated with the SIT, and I have submitted that I had so much of messages that such drug associates are here also. So you have to take strong action against them. So a squad has been formed, and they are searching such activities.
Subscribe to the Federal's YouTube page for more news and updates.